Hello, everyone. Good day to you. Good morning. I thought I would just pop on because I wanted to update you guys on my GOLO lifestyle, my doctor's appointment, and a tiny bit of Happy Mail. I'm going to first start with the Happy Mail. And this is not new. This is old. And you guys have seen this in previous videos. Every day may not be good, but there is good in every day. That is so true on every level. And I just, wanted to point that out. I forgot I even had this, but I wanted to share with you guys my new happy planner, and this is it right here, and I love it. In every season, be grateful. That reminds me of Paul when he said, I abase and abound, whatever situation I'm in, and that is a true statement. It is hard sometimes, but it is such a powerful thing. Being able to lean on God and trust God in every situation, regardless of how it looks, feels, and seems, and abasing and abounding, and, and just carrying on, So, I love this here. I got this from Walmart. And this is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And the what I wanted to show you guys. Look at these. Look at these. That is so beautiful. Now, I don't do seasonal, but still, I had to get this. And I'm just going to make it, dividers, which means I cut this out. I got this from one of my scrapbook paper pads that I got from Michael's, and I just cut it down with a paper cutter so that way I'm going to glue it down there. And look at this one, another beautiful one. Oh, I love the floral thing. So I picked this to go with that, to cover that up. And this is from another planner. I forgot the name of it. It's a wellness planner. And the reason why you see it in here in this pile is because I am franking planning. And there we go with that. That's the other part of the page. So I'm franken planning. Let your joy burst forth like flowers in spring. Love it. And then there's the other one to that. But yeah, this goes with the Happy Planner Wellness that I was using for something else. Sunshine and summertime. Okay. And then, whoops. And then I want to do that. That's not very summertimey, but I like dark florals. Let's see, summer state of mind. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm going to put a sticker over the quotes that have to do with the seasons, because I want to be able to use this no matter what the season is. And there you go. That's what I picked for that. So yeah, I'm in the middle of franken planning. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. That is going to stay. I'm not going to get rid of that. How can I deny autumn? Because, look at the pumpkins. And so that's what I picked for that. Some of the sweetest memories are made when gathered around the table. Amen to that. I have some really great conversations with Gary when we're just having a meal together, and then making spirits bright. And I chose that. This came from my Michael's scrapbook paper pad for Christmas, and it's Christmas plaids. I love it. But anyhow, this is what it is, and that's the inside. And I actually already filed away the cover, this is my planner sheet. I have a new filing system now that I have not shared with you guys, not like it's really important, but as you can see there, I have more planners, more storage. I went and pulled out some old rings and made some more planners because it was getting too thick and it was getting too stuffed. So I have there in the corner there, that's for my big happy planner, and I'm going to buy a cover for that. And the rest of them are just calendars, guided journals, and tasks, and then notebook paper, and then the one with the gold are all Happy Planner classic size covers. And then the first one is inserts, all type of other miscellaneous inserts, like these things, and the calendar tabs, stuff that I can cut the tab off if I want, anything that you can use as an insert other than regular paper. So that is what that is in there. And believe it or not, I actually redid this for the 100th time. I decided that, remember how I used to keep all that washi tape inside of my 360 or whatever it is, 365 Happy Planner case? No more. In that case now is nothing but inks and stamps. And washi is right here. And then there's the little thin washi. But there's washi on this side, and then there's washi on that side. So that stickers go with stickers. Now, there's no more stickers in my Happy Planner case. Only tools and pens, markers, and things of that nature. Now, you're probably asking, well, what did you do with all those washi strips? Well, I took all of those washi strips and filed them away inside of my Mojo Jojo Plans sticker storage. So now everything is truly 100% organized. A proper place for everything and everything in its proper place. Ha ha ha. That's from a horror movie. If you didn't get it, don't worry about it. All right. So anyhow, I'm franken planning it into this. And I love this. In every season, be grateful. You know I'm not getting rid of that. And that's going to be on the other side. And live fully in the season you're in. I love that. And then this one that says seasons change and so do we. And I really like that because this is my new wellness Happy Planner. This is where there will be scripture writing. And I bought a non-dated horizontal to put in here. And what's in here is pages that I can write. I can put Bible scriptures in, or I can write whatever I want here. And in here is just all these different wellness questions and things of that nature. And right about, let's see here, guys. Right before we get to this page will be the horizontal calendar of probably 1 week. 1 week of Bible scripture writing, which you guys know will come from Cherie McGinnis, her scriptures. And that's where that's going to be. But that's what this is. This is a whole new thing I've got together now. I did a whole lot of changing around because I wanted something that I would be faithful to, something that I would be sustainable. And this is actually going to go in here too. This is a gratitude thing, real old, that I had. And I'm like, it's time to put this to use. So this will actually go in here as well. You know what I mean? So I got a little thing going on. I'm proud of myself. So I'm going to show you one more thing, and then we're going to get into the GOLO lifestyle. So don't go anywhere. Hang in there with me. Be right back. Okay, now those of you who love custom scripts, this is what I wanted to show you. This is how I'm improving myself. Look at that. See, I took my black dot marker, and all of this is Black Mountain Plans. This is the washi that comes with the custom scripts, AM/PM hormones, AM/PM vitamins, AM/PM stretch, physical therapy with Gary. This is a mistake. This is supposed to say strength, because I've been strength training with my husband. So until that order comes in, I'm just using physical therapy and just put with Gary, and then power walk. And then right here, and the reason there's two dots, because AM/PM Gappy. When I give Gappy her AM medicine, when I take my AM, we'll just check off or put an X over the first dot. And that lets me know I did the AM. Then when I've done the PM, I'll put an X over the second dot. And this is removable. So all I have to do is lift it up and use it for next week. You know what I'm saying? These are reusable, and I can reuse them several times before they become no good. So that's why instead of just putting a check mark or just writing over it, I use the dots. And I thought this was a cute little spread. You know, pink being the October breast cancer awareness, and that's why the girl's got her clothes and her sleeves and whatever. And, you know, so that is what that is. So now this is so much nicer than my handwriting, you know, and you guys, when I get impatient or anxious, I write really sloppy, and it gets tedious writing the same thing over and over. And I found it to be much more fun by doing this. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So that's why this is not filed away, because I am no longer doing physical therapy. My physical therapy is included in my strength training with Gary. I would love to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner and use it in my food log, but I'm not going to do that. I could. Yeah, I really could, but I'm not, because that food log, you know, like I said, those pages are going to be torn away, thrown away. It's really not that important. It's just to keep me faithful and keep me focused. You know, I could easily add an extra page in here for a food log. You know, I really could, but I really need it to be on that side. I really need it to be where the food is in the kitchen. So that's why these books are close together, but that works better for me. So I've got my protein here. It's not in the right container. I put it in a special container, so it's in this container. And then I've got water, and I've got Metamucil and water. I've got everything I need so that I don't forget. You know, it's really important that I stick with this GOLO thing. And then, of course, I've got all my vitamins here, my drink here. So, you know, when you get old, guys, you really need to have, you know, everything together. I actually reorganized this. I took out the old covers, and I got the new covers in. So, you know, I'm doing good. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be doing. Thank you, Father. I feel like I'm back in control of my life again. And I'm starting to feel more like myself. I'm not yet there, but I'm better. So that, which leads me into to share with you my GOLO lifestyle update. The reason I am up right now, I had a doctor's appointment, and my blood work came back with a great improvement. My liver is back to normal. My kidneys are back to normal. My TSH, which is my thyroid producing hormone, is still very low. But other than that, all the other aspects of my thyroid are in a good place. The doctor said it's going to take time for my body to fix itself. Taking that semaglutide did a great deal of damage with the level of thyroxine, and maybe even Manjaro contributed, but I doubt it because it didn't show up on the blood work. So I just have to deal with it. There's nothing that I can do to fix it. Nothing. So with that being said, you know, I got weighed in today. I lost 2 pounds. Yay! I could not believe it. I was so surprised to find out that I had lost 2 pounds. I've been faithful with GOLO for these past 2 weeks. Well, actually, I think I was faithful to GOLO when I first started, but it's the Metamucil that's helping to keep me full longer. And it's the fasting that I've been able to do every week. And it's also, you know, adding the weight training in as well. Because I weight train, I don't have to do 3 miles on Monday and Friday. I just do 2 miles on Monday and Friday, 3.5 miles on Tuesday, and 3.5 miles on Thursday. And the weight, my physical therapy is included with my strength training. So I have done a complete 180, and I am patting myself on the back. I'm tooting my horn because God has finally given me a win. I just hope that I can continue on this path, and I hope that things will get better. It would be nice to know that before I get out of here, before I pass away or raptured up, that I can at least have the last year or last few years of my life living in a body that I can be more comfortable in and proud of, and not ashamed and embarrassed all the time, you know, and, you know, I can, you know, just stop existing and actually go and be living, you know. Maybe my heat sensitivity will decrease, and maybe I'll be able to do more things in the warmer months, you know, who knows. I'm hoping for the best, you know, and just taking it one day at a time, and not getting excited or too excited or whatever, because I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to be let down. So this GOLO lifestyle, eating the GOLO food, I forgot to give you guys a video about that, but the food, the proportion of the food is a good amount. It's a decent amount. I love the GOLO food. It tastes good. I'm very pleased with it. I look forward to making another purchase. I've completely taken away sugar out of my diet. The only sugar that I get is from a pre-made protein shake called Premier. My powdered protein shake has no sugar in it. So every day I get about 5 to 6 grams of sugar a day, because there is some sugar in the GOLO food that comes from the zucchini and the tomatoes. But that's about it. I guarantee you I take in definitely less than 10 grams of sugar a day. Sometimes maybe even just 3 grams of sugar a day. And then there's the fasting, which used to be extremely hard for me to do, but has been, you know, incorporated, you know, in my lifestyle. So the change in the food, the change in the exercises, has definitely made an impact. I was really surprised to see that I was 2 pounds down, and so was my doctor. So now let me get into the bad news. And I'm going to have to show you my request for an MRI. Hold on. Oh, by the way, this is dinner for tonight. I did not eat dinner last night. I just had breakfast and lunch, and then so that was, and I fasted. So I look forward to this. This has coconut amino poured over it, organic olive oil, and smoked paprika, and crushed red peppers. And I think I might let it cook a little bit longer. I like it to be a little bit crispy. Yes, I'm going to pull this skin off of there. But Gary likes really crispy baked skin, and so I'll probably leave that on there for him. And then there's I have organic kale that I've got over here, but I need to put my onions in it, so I'm not finished. I do recommend this water. This is in a BPA-free can. Waterloo sparkling water, blackberry lemonade. Gary drinks this, not me. Even though it's BPA free, he pours it out of the can and puts it in his little water bottle. But this is the healthiest canned water there is, and I highly recommend it. It ain't cheap. You know, I get it at Walmart, and it comes to $15 for 2 cases, which is 24 cans. And that's not bad. 24 cans for $15. We usually get $30 worth because he drinks this. And it's just carbonated flavored water. And it's the best. I drink it sometimes. The only time I really want anything carbonated is if I'm eating air popped popcorn, or if I'm, or if I'm taking pills that I don't want to get nauseous. And by the way, guys, I have not gotten nauseous in a very long time, especially since I changed my diet and gave up sugar. I don't feel like I'm hypoglycemic anymore. I feel like, I'm not craving sugar anymore. When I do crave a little sugar, I just eat a protein bar, drink a protein shake, or just take a bite out of it. But when I do get a craving for a nice good snack, I do air pop my popcorn. And I'm going to take you over here to where we always keep some air pop popcorn right here. And this is what I use. This is the one that I use. It's organic popcorn seasoning, and I got it from Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, Amazon. We also use this, but I put pink salt in it. This is the one that Gary likes. He likes the butter one. This one's too salty for me. And I sprinkle coconut olive oil. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. I'd put it in a special container, but it's hard to find, and I think they're not making it anymore, but it really tastes like coconut. It's like coconut popcorn and olive oil, and then I like to use this pepper on it as well, and we keep it in this container where it's, BPA free and all that other good stuff. So this is really good when I have a good craving. So let me go ahead and move you guys into, let me show you my request for MRI. Go and do that. Remember, this is what I drink my vitamins with. And this is not BPA free, but I love the ingredients that are in it. So I thought I would share that with you. I get that at the dollar store, at Dollar Tree, for $1.25. This is the premier protein that I was telling you guys about. 30 grams. So 3 of these, and I'm 369. I'm 90, and I only have to take in 100 grams of protein a day. But that other protein added to this is a good boost. So that's that. And then this is the prebiotic. And this is so good. Hibiscus. That's for you, Kalani. Hibiscus. Oh, jeez. I ain't right. But I love this juice. This is vinegar. And I don't even know how much sugar is in this. 3. And the added sugar. So you got... That's per serving. And that's not even bad. But I have to drink my vinegar, so yeah. All right, come on. Okay, guys, before I get what do you call it, distracted. So this is, it says lumbar pain, DJD, L4 and L5 for minimal stenosis. And so I have to get an MRI done. And then I have to get more lab work done from LabCorp. So here's the deal, guys. I have osteoarthritis in my spine, just like I have osteoarthritis in my knees. And I also have something else that has to do with the L4 and the L5. And what he told me, it was that, and he showed it to me on a skeleton. Parts of my spine in those 2 sections, the spine has, what do you call it, shrunk? It's putting pressure on my nerve. That's the nerve that goes through the canal. Pressure is being put on it. And I said, how? And that's why I'm having these problems with my legs. And I said, but I thought I did it. He's, I triggered this, and I said, this started when I had menopause. This started with hot flashes, and all of it has to do with menopause, osteoarthritis. Menopause is no joke. He said it had nothing to do with me sleeping with that fan on. He said it was going to happen whether I had that fan on or not, because I have bronchitis. It's not acute bronchitis, but I do have bronchitis because sleeping right here with this fan right here, so that I can sleep, or that fan right up there that blows down on me just so I can sleep. Water bottle so that I can splash water on my face. This neck thing in case, all of this stupid stuff because of hot flashes, which by the way has improved. But it's just like, that sun comes through there. You would not believe how many blackout curtains that is crushed up there, squeezed together on that crooked bar. And they've fallen down so many times because I'm trying to block out sun so that sun stops coming in on me, so that I can sleep when I need to sleep, even though I sleep during the day. You know what I mean? So, my husband works night shifts. He's worked night shift for years. We've always been night owls. So that's my price for going against the natural order of things. I should be awake during the day, not sleeping during the day. So it is what it is, guys. It's a backwards mess, but it is what it is. And, someone's got to work the night shift, right? But anyway, it's unfortunate that this bedroom faces where the sun rises. They just built this place all wrong. So anyway, let me get back to it. I'm sad that this happened to me. I never thought that this would happen to me, but he told me it has something to do with menopause and being old, and it is what it is, And my doctor, he is very well built. He's muscular, he's built, he's health crazed, but he has arthritis in his back as well. And when you see him walk, he walks slow. He walks like he's an older man. And there's just, no matter how healthy you are and how much muscle you got, there are things that you just cannot avoid. So it is what it is. But I cannot believe I actually have to go and have an MRI done. I have never in my life ever had to have an MRI done in my entire life. I've never been through that thing. And here I am with arthritis in my knees and my back, and it's affecting my legs. He mentioned surgery. He mentioned me seeing a certain specialist. And he said, but first things first, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, we need to see the MRI. We need to get an MRI done, and we need to find out what the heck, all the details so that we know what the next thing is for you to do. So I'm not going to talk to you about what might happen, what could happen. I don't want to get you worried when you may not need to be worried. We're going to take this one step at a time. And the reason why I had to go and get an x-ray done in the first place was because I keep getting these vibrating sensations shooting down my leg, from the top of my leg down, especially where the calf muscles are, especially where it's like someone put an ice pack on my legs. And sometimes what'll trigger it is a thought. A thought can trigger it. Also, when I'm laying in bed and I'm having a hot flash, I'll roll over on my stomach. If I lay on my stomach, oh my goodness, that vibrating sensation just goes right through my legs. It's crazy. It's crazy, So now it all makes sense. If I'm sitting in a certain way or laying a certain way, and it feels like somebody just cut my legs open and just threw a bag of ice on it, and the ice is just shooting down my leg, you know. Wow. So in other words, I got one foot in the grave, another one in the banana peel. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here because we're close to 30 minutes and I need to get some rest. I want to thank you all for your support. And yes, Kalani, we do live in a backward ass world, but that is the way it's supposed to be, because these are the things that need to occur in order for Christ to come. And, if you got kids and you got grandkids, I hear people say, oh, I'm worried about my grandkids living through the tribulation. Well, if they love the Lord, if they're young, they'll be raptured up before the tribulation get here. Why are you worried about the next generation? If you don't understand what I'm saying, you must got kids or grandkids that just don't want to go that way, or you shouldn't have to worry about that. God is merciful. That the innocents, the little ones, you don't think they're gonna leave them behind for the tribulation. I don't get people sometimes. I guess it ain't going that way for them. So I'm just like, yeah, Kalani, that's the kind of world we live in. It would be wrong of us to expect to see somebody do a nativity spread. It would be wrong of us to expect a sticker book to come out with Christian faith type stuff. People prefer Santa Claus. People prefer bunny rabbits for Easter. And hell, everybody loves Halloween, Yeah, it pisses me off too, girl. But, it is what it is. I'm sure that there are some people out there on YouTube who have Resurrection Day spreads and nativity spreads. I guess we just haven't come across them, But it is what it is. Thank God for May Tipton putting out more Christian stickers. I appreciate it. I just made another order. She just made some sunflowers around crosses again. So I had to go make another little order. So thank God for May Tipton. All right. See ya. Gotta go.